Hello, loves. I'm Jenai K, and welcome to my channel, by Jenai K, home of Signed a Sensuous Woman. Before we get started, I would love for you to join me on a regular basis by hitting the like bell and the subscription button so you can be in tune and first to hear about further videos. All right, so today's topic is about what it means to be a sensuous woman. And so I'll start with this. There comes a time in every woman's life when she desires to be seen, heard, and felt in a deeper, more meaningful way. And that is the start of becoming a sensuous woman. So let's get into it. Let's talk about the words sensual, sensuous, and how I define them a little differently. So typically when we consider the word sensual, it's often associated with physical intimacy. And while I believe that when a woman is in tune with her sensual side, it definitely can enhance physical intimacy. It's way more than that. And so for sensual, it's often associated with the body, your sensations, being deeply attuned to them through sight, smell, taste, touch, and intuition. And if you think about it, most of the things or experiences in life are heightened or elevated when the senses are deeply intensified. But let's go to what it means to be a sensuous woman. So now you have a sensual experience with someone who is deeply connected to her physical body. She's embodied in sight, beauty, taste, how it's elevated, smell, it's enlivened, touch is soft. And then when you become sensuous, it's elevated by how you have mastered your emotions through your mental body, your emotional body, your heart, your spirit, and greater intuition. What does that mean? What that means is that you are no longer ruled only by the physical senses in the traditional form. A sensuous woman understands that her senses of sight, sound, smell, taste, and touch are signals. And the sensuous woman understands that these signals give her an opportunity to choose how she feels, what she believes, why she believes it. This is another level of self mastery once again, because the sensuous woman can see something, but she may see it totally different than this woman right here because she has become a master of herself. And so she no longer allows the typical aspects of the world, the typical thoughts, the typical reactions to be her response as well. She's mastered herself enough to know that she is the directress of what happens next. And she gets to choose how she responds and how she feels and how she thinks. She's trusting her intuitive guidance, and it's so in tune that it whispers to her. It allows her to have a deeper knowing, so she never has to second guess anything. And so this is what allows women to, even in the midst of chaos or uncomfortable situations, to relish in pleasure. In fact, pleasure is really the fuel and the ultimate tool to navigate challenging situations. And so a sensuous woman understands that she gets to have this full body experience in a way that soothes her, that nourishes her, that enlivens her, even in the midst of chaos, of pain, of discomfort. And this is important because so many women are taught to believe that when things are going on in the world around them, that to engage in a pleasurable activity or any level of self-devotion is wrong, selfish, irresponsible. The list goes on. But the wise, sensuous woman understands that when she takes solace in pleasure, and allows herself to luxuriate in that, she then becomes a guide, a muse to those around her. She becomes a soothing balm to those around her. She becomes a soft caress. She becomes honey that tastes sweet. She becomes the breath that somebody else may be missing. Why is that? How is that? Because she's taken the time to nourish herself in that way first. She's cultivated this space and this way of being first so that she has so much overflow it will spill over into the spaces and the people and the places that she chooses to engage with. So again, what does it mean to be a sensuous woman? A sensuous woman is one who is deeply, deeply connected to her physical body and enjoys the pleasures of sight, sound, smell, taste, and touch on her own terms. But she's even more rooted in understanding because she has the mental and emotional and intuitive side that she's also deeply connected to, and that she allows the intuition to fuel her and to whisper to her and allow her to direct how she feels, the thoughts that she thinks, and redirect them when necessary. So you understand now the difference between a woman who is sensual but a woman who is sensuous. So my question to you is, which one do you prefer? So to get more, stay with me on this channel because there's so much more to talk about. I have so much more on this topic and feminine embodiment and everything that comes along with it. At the bottom of the screen, you may see an invitation to work with me. And so at the time of this video, I'm offering the Velvet Hour, which is a one-on-one private feminine immersion with me, where you get to navigate one challenge or desire and receive one embodied solution. So look for that and other goodies that I have for you. Until then, see you next time. Like, subscribe, and share. See you next time with so much love.